Hey, great day. In this video, I'll be taking you behind my computer screen and I'm going to show you how to navigate the website called gradschools.com. So if you are interested in applying to graduate school, specifically for psychology, but this can technically apply to any type of major, stay tuned. All right, so welcome to the gradschools.com website. So what I'm going to do is just do a basic overview of the website. It has definitely changed since I personally have applied to graduate school over 15 years ago, but I really just want to show you how simple it is, at least to start the process of applying to graduate school. So per one of my previous videos about narrowing down what to consider before applying to graduate school, I'm just going to, let's just say become a psychology student right now. I am in my junior year of my undergrad, and I already know that I want to, at minimum, get my master's, but I also may be interested in a doctoral program. So just kind of going over an overview, this is the menu up here. So you can see it really applies to any graduate school type you want to go to in any major. So you can browse by major, you can browse by if you want to get your master's or doctoral degree, you can browse by online programs only. Maybe you know what college you actually want to go to, you can narrow it down that way. Maybe you know you really want to go to school in a particular state, but you don't know what school, then you can browse it that way as well, or even, internationally. And they have some other options here, but we're really going to be focusing on these. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on psychology. And what it will start doing is it's going to pull up all of these schools. But I'm going to exit out of here for right now, because you see how you can get rerouted to the school right here. I'm going to exit out of this. And what's nice is this definitely is advanced from when I was going to school, because now it gives you an overview about what is a psychology graduate program, what types of graduate programs are there out there. So it talks about the difference between the master's and the doctorate, PhD or PsyD. And then it also gives you a list of most common psychology majors, such as applied behavioral analysis and what they do, clinical psychologist and what we treat, developmental psychology, organizational psychology, and forensic psychology. So I received my degree in clinical psychology. So if I just wanted to explore, I would just click clinical psychology to see where it takes me. And then it's going to keep popping this up, because this is what it's saying that I may be interested in based off of sponsored schools, meaning they are paying to keep having this pop up. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of here. So now it's going to give me a breakdown of what is clinical psychology and what can I do with a clinical psychology degree. Anything that has a hyperlink, if you want to learn more, just take your time and read through the information, because as you can see, it now breaks it down into what maybe some of the curriculum, can look like. Okay, so I'm just going to go back a little bit and back again. Okay, so I'm going to start from scratch, and you can do it over here as well, it looks like. But here it looks like it says the major. So I'm going to choose psychology again. And now I'm going to start narrowing it down. So I chose psychology. Now I'm going to choose, for example, clinical psychology over here to the left. You can choose from whatever you would like. So I'm going to choose clinical psychology. As you can see, it starts narrowing it down. Now, for whatever reason, it chose public affairs and social sciences. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to exit off of there to see. Okay, no. So I guess psychology is under that area. So that means that, as you can see, this is very tricky, because I guess psychology is listed under public affairs and social sciences, which makes sense. So I'm going to click clinical psychology. Then I'm going to click doctoral, like a doctorate program. Then I'm going to narrow it down at least to my state. So I'm going to click California. And again, it's giving me all the details. Now, what you'll notice is that this cursor over here is changing, which means that certain things are populating. So if you want to narrow it down to like different sub areas in popular cities, then you can do that. So let's just say I chose Los Angeles. Then what it's going to do, and this is where you would probably need to create a free account. You want to go through these schools. Don't just judge a book by its cover unless it's a school that you definitely don't want to go to. Okay. And what you want to consider is what you're looking for. So make sure that you watch those previous videos that I talked about, things you want to consider before you apply, and then also during the application process, because you don't want to continue reading about a school if it's not even on your goals list per se. Okay. So let's just say if I wanted to look at this school, is familiar to me. So the Psychology School of Professional Psychology, which means that in the previous video, I highlighted that you want to decipher if you want to go to a public, private, or professional school, or it doesn't matter. Okay. And that may depend on where you want to end up in terms of a job. Okay. So let's just read the basic information. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. So it tells you where it's located in the general Los Angeles area. It tells you the degree. You will receive a PsyD in clinical psychology, but they also have one in what's called applied clinical psychology. It gives you a general information about what is a PsyD in clinical psychology. And of course, you want to click on learn more if that is something that you're interested in. So then they're going to give you basic details about the school overview, financial aid, and campuses. And of course, this can change based on when you apply, because you may be doing this research for a long time. Now, I want you to see on the right-hand side, you'll notice that it says campus preference, campus, or online. You want to select if you want to do campus, because it looks like when you create an account, or now maybe you don't need to create an account, but if you're interested in the school, you're going to fill out all this information and they're going to start sending you things. So let's just go through these one by one. It's telling you what type of school it is. It is a private, not-for-profit school. The goal would be that you complete your degree in 4 years. And I say the goal because with a doctorate degree, that dissertation takes people out. The tuition is at the second level, but I don't know how they're, okay, so here it is right here. If it's $2 signs, that means that the program ranges from $15,001 to $25,000. And that's for in-state tuition. And that does not include housing, books, and other costs. Student faculty ratio means that they have a very intimate program, 4-to-1, meaning for every 4 students, they have 1 professor. Financial aid percentage, not available. Maybe they don't have financial aid. We don't know. You would have to talk to the school. Graduation rate. So the fact that these are here, I would write these down if I were a student applying, because I would want to ask them that question. Out of every cohort of students that come in, what is the percentage of them graduating? And then how long does it take them on average to graduate? That may tell you a lot. The fact that they're accredited is a good thing, but of course I would want to find out more information about their accreditation status, meaning is it APA? Is it, other ones? Now I'm going to look under financial aid. Okay, so it just scrolled down. Let me scroll back up. Sorry. So it gives you a little disclaimer about the school and how long it's been up. It tells you about their mission and their vision. It gives you an idea of the statistics based on the information, but you can see that these statistics are definitely outdated from 2015. It's 2023 at the time of this video. It gives you some overview of their faculty, but you may need to go to their school website to check out the actual professors. And then it gives you some other information about student services, library, counseling, and things like that. Then down here, you may want to take a look at here's the graduation rate, but we don't know in what year they took this data. So it says here for the years 2018 to 2019, this school awarded 232 master degrees, 22 postmaster certificates, 87 doctorate degrees, professional practice, and then 21 doctorate degrees, research and scholarship. The graduate attendance rate of 54% part-time and 46% full-time, which tells you that they have a part-time and full-time track available for students. Down here, it talks about different types of financial aid. It tells you where they're located. Now, this is a school that has sister campuses, which means that they're across different states, but you want to choose a school in which you want to attend, meaning you're not going to enroll in one and you're able to take classes at different ones. Maybe unless they're online, but I don't know what that process is. So they clearly have an online program only. But then, for example, in Los Angeles, they have one in Los Angeles, one in Anaheim, one in San Diego, San Jose, and Pasadena. So if you want to learn more information about this school, what you would do is you would come up here and you would put in your information, your zip code, your campus preference, program of interest, you choose from the drop-down list. Highest level of current education right now, years of graduate high school degree. Desired start date is important because some schools only have a fall start. Some of them have a fall, spring, and a spring start. They collect this data just for data. So they ask you for your age because when they are giving you data like the ones on this page, that may also be important to their accreditation as well. They want to know what are the age groups of the people that you attract in your program. That actually is basic research methods and statistics. Okay. Are you a U.S. citizen? So they'll ask you like a laundry list of questions here. Even though it has an asterisk next to your name, my general rule is don't give your real phone number. So maybe get a Google phone number and give them that because you don't want to open yourself up just to like people starting to call you. Some people are a little bit more aggressive than others. And then click request information. Now, once you request information, this website may prompt you to open up an account, ideally so that you can auto-populate your information. But if it doesn't, just fill out as many as you would like. And I remember going to this website, I sent a form like this to about 30 schools. They mailed me the packets back then, and then I narrowed it down to my top 10. And then I looked at which schools I actually wanted to apply to. So I really hope that by looking at this overview of this platform that you can now use it to research various levels of graduate schools. So I hope that you like that tour of the website so that you can tap into various graduate schools that you want to apply to obtain your higher degree. If you would like to learn more about psychology graduate school, how to apply, what to consider before you apply, make sure to check out the comment box and look at all of the videos that I've already recorded for you so that you don't have to go anywhere else. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up and click subscribe so that you can be notified of any future content that I create. Now, if you are a mental health provider, maybe still seeking, for example, a doctorate degree, but you want to stay connected and even learn about therapist business, then check out other playlists that I have. I focus on private practice growth, scalability, and then of course I also just teach, and I love focusing on how mental health providers can design a abundant lifestyle for yourself, because we give so much to other people and it's time that we start giving to ourselves. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.